Looking at Dante Racioppo, you would never know he was almost killed 6 years ago.
I am
Looking at Dante Racioppo, you would never know he was almost killed 6 years ago.
I am very grateful that I am alive.
It was January 2017 when Racioppo and 3 friends were coming home from New York City when their Acura was struck from behind by a Mercedes SUV on the Gardner Expressway. The driver who caused the collision took off.
If he had stayed, his lights would have alerted the drivers around him, and he might have gotten hit, but I don't think we would be talking like this.
There wouldn't have been a subsequent crash.
I don't think so.
The second driver who crashed into the Acura remained at the scene. Dante was rushed to hospital with catastrophic injuries, including internal bleeding, collapsed lungs, and broken bones.
I was in a coma for about a month.
Dante spent 5 months in hospital and had to learn how to talk, eat, and walk again.
I definitely cried myself to sleep a few times.
Ever since then, Dante has been doing rehabilitation for a traumatic brain injury.
Trying to train the brain to communicate with my hands and eyes, and then back and forth.
And a large part of that therapy is through art.
I thought that this project would be perfect, it'd be fun.
Dante took a story he'd written in high school and slowly began creating illustrations with plasticine. Each one took about 30 hours. When the story was fully illustrated, he found a publisher, and last September, Cherry Berry was released.
I did have a book signing at Indigo. It was a success.
His parents are thrilled. Not only is Dante a published author, he's now married and has 2 young children.
We knew that in those darkest moments that he would be fine, because he was going to fight his way through. We just didn't know what his life was going to be like. So
the Racioppos remain focused on healing rather than being angry about the driver who fled the scene. That driver has never been caught. What would you say to someone who has been through a traumatic brain injury and says, wow, how do I do that?
Yeah. I would say, don't give up.
Catherine McDonald, Global News.